Hey, I just wanted to share a quick tip about the best way of protecting your client's settlement money. So last night I delivered a settlement check to a client, dropped it off, and he said, "Well, I'm just going to put this in the bank account." And I got to thinking, well, wait a minute, that might not be the best choice right now. So what we've done in the past with our clients is that whenever the amount of money exceeds $250,000, there are special bank accounts called Certificate Deposit Account Registry, which is CDARS. And in New York State, there's 59 banks that issue CDARS accounts. And what you're doing is, if let's say, for example, a settlement is $1.2 million and the client is receiving that amount of money, with a CDARS account, you would be divvying up the deposits in increments of $250,000, and not just with one institution, but through a single bank. They can divvy up the $250,000 into separate deposits. Here's the key thing: each one of the $250,000 deposits is fully FDIC insured. So if there was a bank insolvency, let's say, for example, your client has $1.5 million they put in their bank. Tomorrow, that bank goes insolvent. The federal government would ensure that only up to the extent of $250,000 under the FDIC guarantee. So your client would be out a ton of cash. And in my opinion, that's irresponsible. So what we do, every state in the country, there's at least one bank, I'm pretty sure, that will issue a CDARS account. So all you'd have to do is check CDARS in your account in your state, and then find a bank that would do this, would give you account statements for each separate deposit. You would be actually deposits, even though all the money is deposited into one bank, they send it out into other banks. And so you'd have different accounts at other banks, but there would be a central database, central bank that basically coordinates all of this. The benefit to your client is if they had a $5 million settlement, every single penny would be FDIC insured. So it is critically important to make sure that all of your clients' funds are FDIC insured whenever you have a recovery for your client that exceeds $250,000. So it's easy to do. The return on investment is about what you get with any bank. Right now, I think it's half of 1%, which is not great, but that's what banks do right now. And so if you have a case that requires court approval, like, for example, in New York, a wrongful death or an infant compromise, what we do is, instead of asking the court, when we ask for court permission of approval of the settlement, instead of asking the court to have the client's net recovery deposited in our attorney's escrow account, we ask for court approval to put the funds into a CDARS account. So two benefits. Number one, the whole thing is FDIC insured. And secondly, our clients are getting roughly half of 1% interest on their money. Whereas if we deposited the money in an attorney's escrow account, they would receive no interest. So they're making money. Everything's fully FDIC insured. And it's just a smart way of protecting client money for a large settlement. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that is my tip for today. If you like this, please leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it, and I will definitely respond to your comment. And if you like this, we do this tip every single day. There's a new tip. Please subscribe to our channel or share it with a friend. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.